Hey, everybody. How is everybody? I'm just waiting for Anne to come. All of a sudden, the light bulb went on in my head that she's over in Europe and she might not know that we've changed our clocks here in Eastern Standard Time. So she'll be coming in shortly and she didn't know. So thank God the light bulb went on in my head and I called her to let her know. So hi, Gaze. So she'll be along shortly. But I don't know. I just all of a sudden thought to myself, I bet you she doesn't know we changed our time. So I'm liking it. However, we don't have a great day of weather here. It's kind of dull and we had, it's cold and we actually had a bit of snow this morning. Nothing that stayed on the ground though. So I'm just keeping track of everybody coming in and so I can acknowledge you and say hi to everybody. So Tammy and Anne Marie and Gaze and Erica Duncan and the Real Country Woman of Hanover. Welcome. Welcome, Alper. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, you're in Turkey. I know. Amazing. When I think of Turkey, I think about all those horrible earthquakes that you've had to endure over there. I don't know if it's in the area you live but when we watch the national news, throughout the years, you guys have been hit a few times. So, anyway, hi, Sherry. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my chat room. Just waiting for my partner to come in soon. And, yeah, so, yeah, great. Hi, Earl. Welcome. Nice to see you. Just filling up my room, waiting for, but it was hilarious when I called Anne. She just went, "Oh, give me 5 minutes." And I said, "Take all the time you want." I didn't think to let her know, or I would have been sitting here for an hour and wondering where she was, right? So amazing. Hi, Mr. Maurice. Welcome. Nice to see you again. Excuse me. So how's everybody doing? How is your weather where you are? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Let her in. Hi, Anne. I was just telling them all that it was my mistake to let you know. And I don't know, by the grace of God, my angel said, you better let her know that you changed your time here. She probably doesn't know. And I'll be out here for an hour wondering, whatever happened to Anne?
There she was in the kitchen drinking tea.
There she was. Yeah, waiting for me, so calm.
Yeah, I thought, I've still got another hour.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. And I'm just, like I say, my guides and angels just came in and said, I think you better call Anne. And I'm going, I better call Anne. Why? And then, oh my gosh.
Anyway, talk about a seamless transfer.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But I felt bad that,
it's spirit just keeping me on my toes.
Yeah. I know. And, they talk about, they had talked about discontinuing it, right? Because there was a lot of, do we want it or don't we want it? Because it does make a difference to us. Yes. We get more daylight now, right? In the evening. So it won't get dark like at 5 o'clock anymore. And as we move through the season, but you guys change yours too, right?
Yes, in 2. And this is what threw me tonight, because we don't change ours for another 2 weeks.
Yeah. And I can remember when I was talking to Charlotte, on her channel and talking to Charlotte, and she would say, oh no, our time's, because I would get confused, right? Because where you are, you're 5 hours ahead of me. And where she is, she's 6 hours ahead of me. So she would stay the same, but then I was different. So yeah. But anyway, I'm so glad that here we are. And by the grace of God, and, I was given this, the third eye opens up and someone says to me, you better call Anne. And I'm thinking, call Anne? Why? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting a few in here. So I want to acknowledge let's acknowledge some of them here. We've got, of course, we have Tammy here all the time. She's holding down the fort. And Anne-Marie Studdard, Gaze, Erica Duncan, Real Country Woman of Hanover, and Alper from Turkey, and Sherry, and Earl Rule, and Mr. Maurice, and Stephanie. So we have a few super chats already. And okay, so I was just looking at some of these readings here. And you know what? Tell me, guys, did you see the countdown come in ahead of me? Because all of a sudden I went into the brand, and you can put out a little mini video out there with music. And I had one made up. You know me, I'm scared to death now to put anything out that's going to go to YouTube with music, because if they hit me with another music copyright, they'll kick me right out. I'll never be able to go into YouTube again. So I'm staying away from music, because even with the music that YouTube recommends is not, copyright, it can still not be right. And the funny thing is, the intro that I was using all along for the past 2 years, they nailed me for it. And it wasn't a copyright, but they said you have to change it, or something has to be changed. So I would just remove the music from it. But I've been using that for 2 years. So what can happen is, whoever that music belonged to, they may have all of a sudden said, no, I don't want them using it.
Oh, goodness.
So you don't know that until you get this slap on the hands, right? So I'm really scared now to put anything with music, but they have this option here with a 30-second countdown, which counts down until we're out there live. So did you guys see that at all? I was kind of experimenting with it to see if it worked, before I came out live. Hi. Hello, Just J. Marie, my beautiful friend. We're getting a few in here. Alper. Hi, Alper, again. And you put in your Turkey money. That sounds funny, doesn't it? But that's where he's from. And guys, as you know, you have to do the conversion on it. If it's, minimum of $5, I'm not sure what your money is, Alper, but I'm sure you're aware of that. So you're fairly adjusting that for me. Hi, Tamara. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Nice to see you again, always in my room. And so it's a great day here. And like I said, we're running on a different time schedule now, but you guys here are here. So you guys obviously knew about the time change. I don't know. Even Alper in Turkey showed up. So I don't know. It's funny, but for some reason I had to do that. So we have a pretty good room in here now. You got that lucky number 13 in the room. So if you guys want, we'll start. I got a couple of new decks, guys. And one of them is Messages of the Cosmic Oracle. And the other one is What's the Vibe? Now, the What's the Vibe is a real direct card. And I've been using them for my 60-second, 1-minute shorts, right? And everybody's liking them. I'm getting like a couple hundred hits on these decks. And I'm thinking, because at first when I started reading them, they had cards like narcissist and toxic. And I'm thinking, oh, these might be a little too much, right? But no, it's real life, isn't it? So, and compared to your beautiful angel cards, I'm thinking, oh, you know what? There's no profanity, there's no sex in them. There's nothing like that, of course, but they're just very modern, up to date. So I might be using a couple of those along with my tarot cards. So we'll see how things go. So, okay, guys, Tammy, Tammy, I'm going to do Tammy first, guys. The reason is she is dealing with a health issue. And I don't know if you want me to put that out there, but you did the other day. She just found out she has Parkinson's disease. So there she is. They're adjusting her medication. And so she's, she gets her moments where she's just not feeling 100%. So everybody, I want you to send out my beautiful friend, Tammy Bambi, lots of prayers and for her to be able to get on the right system here from her doctor so she can start to feel a bit better. So I think what we'll do is we will do Tammy first, because she said she was going to be leaving soon because she's not feeling well, or she has to adjust her meds. Okay. No, the time change did not change for Anne. It changed for us. And so I called her, like I say, Spirit and my angel said, call Anne. And I'm going, no, why would I call? And I went, and they're saying time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So
How
yeah.
fast can anybody run upstairs and get changed, Brenda?
Well,
less than 2 minutes. I think that was quite good.
Well, practice makes perfect. I don't know. We might not want to go there. That sweet little angelic face of yours, Anne. I don't know. What are you hiding from all of us?
No. I mean, I was at the kitchen table.
I know.
Eating a biscuit and drinking tea, thinking I still have another hour. in about 5 minutes, I'll go and get ready.
And I've done this.
And then I got your call, and I saw the call on the phone.
Yeah. And you're thinking, uh-oh, that's Brenda. She's the only one that would be calling me like that.
Yeah, there's something going on. And you said, we're going live in 7 minutes. And I said, give me 5.
Yeah.
And I got here in 4. I ran up, honestly.
And I said, you didn't have to worry about it. I was going to be here anyway. And, you know, and I had already informed, excuse me, everybody here in the room that this is what was going on and that you'd be here. So, but I panicked because I thought, oh my gosh, it might be an hour before she comes in, right? If I don't.
It would have been an hour. Yes. I was just, so I brought the tea. Managed to pick that up on my way past the kitchen.
You didn't miss out on the tea at least, right? Oh, that's good. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, let's see what we have here.
On to work.
I don't want me, I want you. I'm trying to figure out how I get you big.
No, Jam, pretty good small.
You're small. No, we need a do you like that better? Because that's where we usually put ourselves.
Whatever that'll, yes.
And then you can hold the card up and they can possibly see it. Okay, that's good. I'm still fiddling around with this here. And anyway, and as I said, I found a countdown and I found a video I could possibly put on. Then I went, no, you're not doing that. Just give them the countdown. So that was good. Okay, so we're going to do Tammy Bambi, and she wants to know, will the doctor find right medicine for my Parkinson's? Yeah, well, we know he will. Okay, sweetie. It may take some tweaking and some pivoting, and time, because everybody's different. Not the same medication, as you know, doesn't work for everybody. And so stay with the doctor, but we'll pull some cards on the energy around you. And of course, you know, we're not doctors, we're not professionals. We can't prescribe or anything, but we can give you the energy that is around this situation. Okay. All righty. What do you need to know and expect?
So, shall I go ahead, Brenda?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This is really interesting, Tammy. 9 of teacups, wishes coming true, things working out, things manifesting in just the way you want them to. And following on from that, the second card is the 9 of coins. So we've got 2 9s. So that's really interesting that out of the 78 cards, both are 9s. Both cards are extremely positive. Wishes coming true, you manifesting exactly what it is that you would like. The 9 of coins is you reaping the rewards of your hard work. So will the doctor find the right medicine? Absolutely, yes. And it's most interesting that you've got 2 9 cards that have come up, both really positive.
Perfect. Okay. You're ready for me?
Yep.
Okay. So Tammy, yes. The download message I got for you is you've got this. Okay. It's going to be okay. I want you to clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. That's my new deck, one of my new decks. Okay. And they're telling me that, and we're all guilty of this. When we find out we've got some serious type of physical condition or any type of condition that requires medical attention. We all have that fear. We all have that concern. We all get up in our head and we start Googling things a million times, and we want to know, and we start making comparisons. So try to keep yourself in that positive state of mental balance here. Okay. Because I do think that you're going to be able to find that they will be finding something that will help. Okay. The Ace of Swords this is just the beginning of them getting you on this road to recovery. And, we know that Parkinson's can last for many, many years. Look at our beautiful Michael J. Fox. He even acted and worked, and his memory was still good, and he was able to carry on. When they get you on that right form, that right, medication, it should work. I think that, this is all new. You will see success coming in. It may take time, sweetheart. Okay. Because you have that Knight of Pentacles, which is our slowest moving knight, which means they're making a detailed plan. They're writing things down. They're making comparisons. And I see them doing research, because we have the Six of Cups, and that is looking into, distant things, doing that and researching that. So I do think that they're making comparisons with Parkinson's. There's different ages, I think. Again, I'm not a doctor, where they may be looking into what's working now and because there's children in this, right? And I always see children as the new beginning. Okay. Looking at things that are more current, because they're young, right? They're just learning. And I think they're still finding that there's different medications out there, newer ones that they're finally tapping into, that they work through a process, Tammy. So they're going to try you on this. And they probably said that to you. If you, for any reason, after a period of time, nothing's happening, or you feel you're not feeling well from them, or you're taking a reaction, you need to get on them. Okay. So be proactive. They're let's face it, our medical industry is so stretched so tightly now. We need to be that squeaky hinge. Okay. To let them know how we feel. So I think, yes, it may take a few times of adjusting your medication to get it right, but you've got this. Okay. You've got this. It's going to work out in your favor. They'll find a solution. This is like victory here with the Ace. And with the Six of Cups, they're going to be looking into past things as well. We know with the Six of Cups, with the Six of
Cups, next one coming out.
Oh, I thought you really. Yeah. I thought you said you were done.
Yeah, I was. I was. I had two, and I just.
Okay, so
turn the next one over, and it's the same as your Six of Tears. Yes. That's amazing.
So, and we know that Six of Cups refers to, somebody returning from the past, or a distance, or whatever. They're going to be looking back through their records as to particular ages, the sex of a person that has this disease, all of these things. I think that they will be researching for you. And I do believe that they will find, one that's going to work for you, and you're going to feel so much better. But remember, sweetheart, you've got this, and clear your head of trying not to worry. I know it's easy to say. I'm not trying to pass the buck here, because I would be absolutely a nutcase if somebody told me I had it. But then you calm down, and then you trust God, and you trust your angels, and you trust spirit, and you lean into the power of that. Okay. So all of us are here for you, and tremors for 20 years. Yeah. And it's funny how you've had that for 20 years, and finally now they find it, right? So, and probably you had tremors when you were under duress, maybe, if I'm right, when things were bothering you more. And now they're going to find a solution here to at least get you on the track to feeling better. So I hope that helps you, Tammy. Thanks so much. Welcome, Rochelle. And Tammy, if you have to go, don't you dare apologize. You just go. We're okay. We'll handle this. Okay, sweetheart? Finally get married this year. Well, Rochelle, you have to, sweetheart, because the room rules are here. Where are we here? You're new to me, so you don't know that. Okay. So Rochelle, everyone that comes in here has to pay a minimum of a $5 super chat if they ask a personal question. Okay. And then you're going to get a double reading, one from Anne and one from me. So if you want that, by all means, we have a list here of people we're doing right now. And then anybody in the room can have as time permits, we'll give them a couple of cards for general, energy around them. But anybody with a personal question has to go to the super chat. Okay, so thank you so much for coming into my room and welcome. Okay, so we're going to go to, that was Tammy. I'm going to go right back to the beginning here where we are, who came in first here with Mr. Erica. Erica. Well, hello, Erica. She wants a general. Ooh, where did I lose it?
Okay. Erica, am I good to go, Brenda?
Yes, please.
Lovely. First card out for you, Erica. Page of Wands. Now, the pages are messengers. They all bring a message. They all have an envelope on the card. And the Page of Wands brings in new information, really good news, possibly about a creative project, new ideas, something that you are really interested in. In comes this positive new information. The Three of Coins. So there could be an opportunity coming in there. This is about teamwork, about working alongside somebody else, working creatively. Again, this Page of Wands is a very creative energy. And here we have a team. And it's only when they work creatively all together that they can find the success. They've all got to bring their own individual attributes to the team. And when they all do that and work together, that's where the success can be found. The 10 of Coins is lovely. It's about financial security. It's about peace of mind. And this is happy home life, happy work life, and happy financial life. Working together comes out again with this unity card. I've been talking already about it with that 3 of Coins, but the 5 card here, this is working well together. Everybody, again, bringing their own special talents to the table for the benefit of everybody else. So that's very much connected to teaching, mentoring, talking things over, discussing things, finding new ways of working sometimes. So all of this new energy coming in, definitely featuring other people, collaborating with other people, and the Page of Teacups, another page to finish the reading. This is about you being appreciated. This is about you getting messages of appreciation for everything that you do and all that you are. This card also says, trust your intuition. Listen to that inner voice. What's that telling you? How do you feel? But generally as well, this is good news coming in of you being appreciated and thanked for everything you do. So lots of information coming in for you. Very likely to do with working together, solving problems, discussions, working as a team, and you being appreciated as part of that valuable team. So, Erica, I hope that makes sense. Thank you.
So there we go. Thank you, Anne, for that beautiful reading. And thank you, Erica, for your donation. Okay, Erica, I've got the lovers here. And I also pulled a couple of interesting cards from my new decks. And the lovers, we know, is about making choices and decisions that could be emotional or on a heart level or around someone who you feel that way about. Okay. But it's about the card of being balanced, about thinking before you make a snap decision if it involves someone on an emotional level. Now, the one card that I did get for you in my new deck is intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness with someone else. Okay. Sorry about this, but my camera here. And also you got let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. So you may be dealing with someone in the near future that could be a partner, a lover, a soulmate, a life mate, anybody here on an emotional level. I want you to maintain stability and balance. Okay. Don't go rushing in to jump to conclusions about a situation. Don't force any issues with a person like this. But by all means, if you let your feelings out, okay, even if they're scary, maybe there's someone out there that you want to tell them something, and you're being advised to do that, to communicate with them and be accurate about it. It could lead to mutual respect and lead to this unity and this bonding and a partnership and even more closeness with this person. There also is, a time now that you need to call a truce with the situation. You have the Four of Swords, which is indicative of pulling back, having a timeout, taking a rest, not again rushing into any decisions in a big hurry. Now, while you're taking that time out, it's okay to think about this situation, okay? And maybe even think about planning something. But right now, you're being advised to get your rest and just to pull back and let the chips fall where they may. Okay, go with the flow. You've got the Six of Coins again. That is the card that says you could be going through negotiations, communications, back and forth, discussing things. I'll give you this if you give me that. Or it can be a generous gift without any expectation required from you or from them. This is a card of generosity, charity, giving donations, perhaps getting involved in nonprofit organizations at this time. But it's about having that beautiful mutual trust of give and take, and that can be involved in conversation as well. So you could be receiving something here in an act of charity where somebody's going to step up and say, hey, I found out something for you. You might need, it might help you, it might encourage you, it might give you the upper leg. Okay, whatever. This card has so many different ways of being powerful in different situations in your life. But it's a card I call the gift because something comes in that we really, really either didn't expect, and we have to be gracious and say, wow, thank you. Now, the next card you got, which is even better, is that King of Pentacles. And he's that king that is the Midas touch king. He lands on his feet, comes up smelling like a rose. He's so confident. He knows where he stands in life and he goes after it. He's success in general, huge success, being grounded. Okay. But you could also be dealing with somebody with that has to do with finance, because he is the king of finance. He's the king he's stable. He knows about money. And you might be going to somebody where you might require some guidance with finances as well. So that's what I have for you. A lot of different energy coming in for you. It wasn't just on one topic. So that's interesting, Anne?
Yeah, absolutely. I've just found it absolutely fascinating. I absolutely love it. So.
All righty, Erica, thank you. All right, so now we have Jeff. Jeff, did you leave me? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go, Jeff. A lot going on. What do I need to know at this time? Okay, thanks, Jeff. I was looking for your question. And again, thank you for your super chat. Okay, so it's a general. You need to know what's coming on. What do you need to know? What do you need to know, expect, and look forward to here? Yeah. Thanks, Anne Marie. Anne Marie does Reiki as well, Tammy. So she's sending you some beautiful healing and prayer. Charlotte, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in ages out here. I want everybody to know this is Charlie's Angel Tarot. She's not been currently active because she's been fighting a bad case of pneumonia. So everybody send Charlotte some love too, okay? And some healing. She's on the mend, but it's a long road for her. So you haven't seen her. Now, if you follow TikTok, you may follow her out there and out here on Facebook. But she lost her voice in this with all the coughing. She couldn't, she could hardly talk. So I haven't seen you in forever. So thanks for joining and coming into the chat room, Charlotte. Everybody send her some love. Okay, if you're ready, go ahead.
I'm ready. Thank you. So, Jeff, interesting and lovely card to start us off. Card 8, the Justice card. So, this reminds you to follow your moral compass. This card reminds you to do what you know is the right thing to do. So, very much focusing on fairness, very much tapping into your wisdom, very much focusing on integrity, and allowing those lovely qualities to lead the way. It could be that there is some sort of decision that you might be waiting for. And the Justice card is a lovely card that says that could well fall in your favor. But generally, it's you doing what you know is the right thing to do. New information coming in for you with this Page of Wands card again. So this is new opportunities, positive change, good news coming in. Definitely information that you need to pay attention to. The 13 card, New Beginnings, is here. This is a fresh new start. This is literally what it says on the card. It's not just a new beginning. This could be a transformational new beginning coming in for you. And this Page of Wands could be bringing you the news of that, bringing you information about this new beginning. The Life Experience card is about positive changes. It's you making positive changes using the wisdom of the past. So on the card, look, this lovely little sandcastle is washing away, but she's learned from that experience and is taking these pearls of wisdom along with her. So very much an energy of learning from experience. You've been there, you've done that, you've got the t-shirt. Now use that information and use that wisdom in this fresh new start to make this positive new life changes, which are really going to suit you. And the 8 of Wands cards at the end says, expect to get busy. This is delays are over. This is a lovely breath of fresh air kind of energy coming in. And you being busy, juggling all different things for the best possible reason. So lots going on. That doesn't surprise me at all. This is you at the moment juggling everything. Positive changes, following, doing what you know is the right thing to do, and information coming in to help you get moving forward. So I hope that's helpful, Jeff. Thank you.
Beautiful reading, Anne. Thank you. Okay, Jeff. I've got you struggling here. You know, this is the wounded warrior. When we get the 9 of Wands, you need to get out of your head, step out of your way, and you know you're battle weary. You've been so busy, and you said there's a lot going on, and this is the card of being battle weary. But remember, you have this tremendous resilience within you to keep moving forward and stay. I mean, it takes courage to stay positive when you're running around in a million different directions, right? And you need to be strong, and learn from any, you know, when you stubbed your toe, remember when we stub our toe, remember that we're going to be careful. We're of that next step we're going into. Okay. So this is about you getting out of your head and standing your ground and continuing to move forward and not giving up. You're holding on to something with the 4 of Pentacles. This could be time, effort, support. You could be holding on to your money. Often this card is called the miser because he's very careful with his finances. And you could be doing that, okay? But that's okay. You might be budgeting. You might be juggling money around. You might be moving money from one account to another account, trying to get the best interest, or as I say, robbing from Peter to give to Paul. So being very conscientious at this time about your finances. Do not go out and do any emotional spending. We all get guilty of that. We go, oh, you know, especially if, you know, we see something we love. Oh, I'll buy it. And then it comes back to bite us when the bill comes in. So don't, you know, I see you budgeting, being careful with your money. You've got the Knight of Wands. Something's going to happen very suddenly. That's almost going to be like of an urgency. You're going to have to act on it. You can't say, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. It could be anything. Okay. But it's being hasty, it's being quick, it's making fast decisions and so on. But you need to be mindful of those decisions, Jeff, that you're going to be making. Okay. You might see something come in. And I usually say to people, don't accept the first offer. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Everything that glitters isn't gold. You've heard all of these adages. So just be mindful of making a decision here. You're going to feel passionate about this situation, but you need to be mindful. Okay. Listen to that little inner wisdom, voice of wisdom. There's going to be good news about money because you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is that financial new beginning. And it's that card about new financial opportunities. It can be a new job. It can be a new business. It can be a raise. It can be money that you've invested. You're going to see a raise in that, leveling up there. It's all about financial stability and a new, beautiful beginning. You got the World. So you're going the distance here. Okay. Whatever you're dealing with, you're going the distance. And this is a new phase, end of one, beginning of another. The World is being able to see success and achievement and all those accomplishments coming in. But the World is also the card that's indicative of travel. Not only are you going the distance as a person towards these goals, but you could be planning a trip or dealing with people on an international level, maybe. Now, your oracle message from my new deck says, stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Think about that, Jeff. Okay. That's what I have for you for this. And thank you so much for your super donation. Okay. All righty. Ooh, that was fun. Let's see who we got next. All right. We have Mr. Maurice. All right. What do the cards see coming towards me? That is would love to see in general. Okay. So general reading, what's happening and coming in towards me. Okay. Hi, One Love. Nice to see you. I just scrolled down and saw that you were in the room. I love your name. All right. You're on the list, One Love. Just wanted to let you know, okay? I just saw you by scrolling down.
Okay. So, Mr. Maurice, 10 of Pencils. This is a lovely card of a much improved situation. This card says things are looking up. This is you climbing this ladder of success. And with every step up the ladder, things getting better and so much better. So situation improving. The Ace of Pencils brings in something new. It's an ace. It's a new beginning. And the Ace of Pencils brings in new information and new clarity. And very often a slightly new way of doing things. And if we look at the card, look, she's missed with the first few attempts at the target. Now she's hit the bullseye. So it's learning which things work, which things don't work. And that's just as helpful in a way. And then moving forward with things that work. The Unity card is about working well with other people. It's talking things over. It's having meetings, collaborations, everybody bringing their own individual expertise to the team for the benefit of everybody. And this again sometimes indicates a new way of doing something, a slightly different approach. Stay positive. Don't let any old negativity or any old habits of thought, or worse still, anybody else's negativity, don't let them hold you back. Focus on optimism. Focus on self-belief. Know that you've got this. Keep going. And the Sun card to finish off is you. Reaping the rewards of your hard work. This is the card of success. This is the card of good ideas. This is the card of new ideas as well. And this card says the success is here. Get busy with those new ideas. And it's lovely it's fallen in this group of cards because we were talking about new ideas and clarity coming in here. So when you find them, get to work on them and take some action steps. So thank you for that. I appreciate you coming into the
Beautiful.
room.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Okay, Mr. Maurice, what I've got is there could be a unit. You've got the Unity card here. It's, you know, this particular card is about it's the Two of Cups, and it's telling me that you might be in, you know, joining an alliance with somebody else, joining up with somebody else here, partnering up with somebody else here. That's going to be very compatible with you, whether it's in business or your personal life. There's someone that you're going to meet and you're going to become very attached and very close to, which is lovely. Now you've got the Page of Swords, and you're going to see something brand new come in, but you're also going to hear something coming in that might kind of make you have to step back and replan, pivot, you know, tweak what you're doing. There could be a bit of a delay on some news you're going to hear. Often when we talk about this, this Page of Swords, you know, this Page of Swords comes in and it's like, you know, they blurt something out, or you hear it secondhand, or they don't realize that you didn't know something and they tell it to you. And it's like, oh, well, how come you knew about this and I didn't? So it's always a card that says, don't attack the messenger, just take that message. But you're going to hear news about something that will kind of make a delay to your plans. You'll have to rethink about how you're going to do things. Now, the Justice card comes in, and if you've been dealing with a situation, it's going to get better and it's going to be waved in your favor. This is karmic justice that comes in, and you're going to see if you've been dealing with struggles and challenges with somebody around you, you're going to find that things will work out. Okay. It'll level out. As long as you stand in your truth and your honesty, things will work out. And if you're dealing with a legal issue, okay, it could have to do with that as well. Now you've got the Eight of Swords, which is that card that says, you know what, get out of your way, because you're holding back that beautiful, beautiful positive energy that could be coming in towards you, because you're starting to worry. You're presuming, you're assuming, you're thinking, oh, it's not going to happen. It's never going to come. I'm never going to get this. I'm going to fail at it. You know, it isn't, you know, all of that. And what happens is, when things don't happen fast enough for us, we start to get that way, and we bring in that illusion into our heads. And what we're doing is we're drawing in all that negative energy. So let it go, step out of your way. You've done everything that you can do. Just let the chips fall where they may. Okay. Just go with the flow right now and step out of your way, because you feel as though you're trapped in a situation and it's just an illusion in your head. You're not. Now, and I always show people this picture of her, because she's standing there, right? And she's got all these swords, and I know it's not very clear. Sorry, guys. All these swords around her, but there's none in front of her. But she thinks she can't move forward. She's got a mindset. So step out of your way. Now, your oracle message says, your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. So start taking care of yourself, Mr. Maurice. In other words, get out of your head. Stop worrying so much. Okay. Stop obsessing over a particular topic. If it's money, if it's, you know, whatever it is. Okay. Because when we obsess about it, we can't work towards it. We can't relax and go after that goal. Okay. So that's what I have for you, and I hope it helps. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay. Here we are. Let's see who we've got next. Going through my list here. Earl. Here we go, Earl. Love reading. Oh, a love reading with Melissa. Will be closer to her this summer. Okay, so there he's got a new love interest called Melissa. Her name's Melissa, and he wants to know what's going to happen. Okay, let's see what's going to happen for you.
So, Eight of Coins is your first card. This is absolutely lovely. And this is a mindfulness card for you that says, take care of all the small details. This is very much a card of dotting the I's, crossing the T's, reading the small print twice, making sure any arrangements you make are double checked and read over, and all those tiny details are in place. So attention to detail. The star card is your next card out. This is absolutely lovely. It's one of the best ones in the whole deck. This is you, wishes coming true, wishing on a star. This is the card of success and you stepping into the spotlight on your own dance floor. The Ace of Pencils brings in new information and new ideas to help you. This brings clarity. So if there've been any situations or any part of this that you haven't been clear of, new ideas, and this is the clarity coming in. It's clarity of thought, it's thinking more clearly, it's understanding more clearly. And the Empress, to finish off your reading, is absolutely fantastic. This is the card of getting busy on those new ideas, getting busy with those lovely new projects. The Empress doesn't just think about something or hope to do something or intent to. She does it. This is the card of taking action, starting new projects, and getting busy. So a lovely set of cards for you. Mindfulness, to be very careful of all the small details, especially if you are making arrangements or organizing anything. Read it all for a second or third time. The star brings happiness, healing, absolute success. And the Ace of Pencils brings in fabulous new ideas. And the Empress says, get busy on those. Start moving forward with those lovely ideas. So thank you, Earl. I hope that's helpful.
Beautiful reading. Thank you, Anne. Okay, Earl. Hello, my friend. Look who Aunt landed here. The lovers. So this is about you taking yourself to balance and taking your time deciding what it is you're going to do. I know you're excited about this because it comes in with the page, pardon me, the Knight of Pentacles, and that is that slow moving energy. Now, you had mentioned you want to move to North Carolina to be closer to her, which is beautiful. So I gather you guys are communicating back and forth on a regular basis. I want you to just realize you need to keep yourself balanced. This is choices and decisions you're making on a heart level, on emotional level. And sometimes we can let our head rule our heart, and we have to remember to pull back on those reins a little bit. Okay. And think about what it is you're doing. Let this grow. Okay. Make sure that you're sharing so much dialogue and you're doing it face to face, whether it's on Skype or wherever whatever platform you're using. So, because body language is a very important thing when you're communicating with someone, to actually see their facial expressions and their body, their body as they sit. Are they tense? Are they, whatever. All of that comes into play because you haven't actually, you chat every day. Yeah. Zoom, but you haven't physically been in contact with her. Correct. And that's the message I'm getting. So lots of communication, my dear friend. Take your time. There will be a couple of choices and decisions you're going to have to make a decision about. You could be juggling your time. You could be juggling money. Okay. You might be juggling money back and forth. And I always say this is, being resourceful and juggling and transferring money from one account to another. Oh, you've already seen her in person? Okay. I don't know why, but I think I've said that to you before where I had this feeling. Maybe it's that, how can I put this? It was romantic. That's great. I see that. That was romantic. Oh, that is a card we'll get into next. So just be mindful. You might be thinking about money and this move you're going to be making, and you're trying to make the best of that. Okay. You've got the Judgment card, and you're definitely moving. Okay. This is getting a second chance at love. You're definitely moving, and you're moving on. And it's an awakening for you. Okay. It's, being able to forgive what you've dealt with in the past, clearing that out of your head and moving in a new direction. I'm telling you right now, though, the download message said, go for it. Okay. I just want you to be mindful and careful. All right. I know you're excited here because it says here, check in with your body and release any tension you're carrying. Okay. So I think you're going to be, this is the masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. I think you're, Children. Okay, there could be children, all right, that are involved in this relationship. And you may be looked up upon as sort of a father figure to these children, if there's children, and you can let me know, but I'm just going with what I'm hearing in my head. Okay, which is fine. I'm not seeing anything bad about this. Okay, so I do think you can go for this. All right, it looks good. I just want you to take your time, really think about your moves, because that's what these cards are telling me. Okay, but I'm happy for you. I think it's, and you know what? I always say, risk or regret. You know, it's better to love and lose than never love before. Isn't that how that saying goes, Anne? We learned that
Better
those
to have loved and lost than never to have loved before. It's something
never,
like that, isn't it?
never to have loved before. So you know what? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Brenda, any good news? Much appreciate. Okay. Good news. Much appreciated. Okay. There was a gap there. That's why. Much appreciated. I'm seeing app and appreciated. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. Okay. She's a beautiful client of mine. Yeah, I've done readings on her many times. You're so beautiful. I haven't seen you in a while. So I hope that usually when I don't see you, that means things are going pretty good. And that's great. So that's awesome. Well, let's see what we have here for you. Any good news? Okay. So I would imagine a lot of this has to do with business, how things business is going to go, because whenever I do readings on her, she's, heading out there on a new journey of almost self-employment. So yeah, we'll see what's happening here for you, beautiful girl.
So, just J. Marie, here we go. First off, 5 of Pencils card. Now, this is about you learning from experience. Don't we all love to do that? Really important. And the lovely angel on the card here, look. She's closed the door on the past. She's learned the lessons. She's got the t-shirt. But now look, moving forward with new plans and new ideas and a new way of moving forward. So this is very much a card of reflecting. Where have you got to now? What have you learned? What do you need to take with you? And where do you want to move to now with new plans and new ideas? Balance needs to be taken into account. This is about the 2 of Coins card. So financial balance needs to be considered. Work-life balance needs to be considered. How much time do you need to give away? How much time do you factor in for yourself? This card also says you might have more than one option to choose from. So it's really important that you look at all your options carefully and make a wise decision. But balance does need to be something that you focus on and that you are mindful of. The 3 of Pencils is a card of healing and moving on. This card says, expect the situation to improve. If you've been in a situation where you've just had to stay still, rest and regather, that's absolutely fine, because this card is also the card of you healing and moving forward in a new direction. 10 of Teacups, the happy ever after card. It's lovely. Happy home life, happy family life. It's the emotional fulfillment card. So really, this is absolutely beautiful. And the final card, the King of Wands, comes in. Now, this could be you. The King of Wands absolutely personifies confidence, self-esteem, very much the entrepreneurial energy of business. So the King of Wands is really successful in business because they've learned how to be. They've learned from experience. We were talking about learning from experience with this card here. Well, that's just exactly what the King of Wands has done. But now, with all that wisdom and all that experience, the King of Wands steps up with a how-to plan, very much in a mentoring and a teaching role where they are helping other people to find their own success. So a really lovely selection of cards. I pulled an extra one for you as well. The Two of Teacups is a mindfulness card. This is about positive partnerships, but it also reminds you to be really clear in your communication with other people. So it's speaking and listening and making sure that you both clearly understand one another. So putting it all together, clear, concise communication, learning from experience, then teaching from experience, choosing carefully, getting balance into the equation. You might have more than one option to choose from, but it's very much an energy of healing and moving on towards success, towards happiness, and towards joy. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful reading. Wow, I love it. Okay, my turn. Alrighty, Just Marie. When you find that something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay, I think you're doing that. That's what you're doing at this time. But that being said, you got the card exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. Be careful that you're not overworking yourself, okay? Burdening yourself, taking on more. And often that can be mental exhaustion and fatigue too. So be careful of that. Now we've got two queens here. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is you being focused, going after your goals, being steadfast and sure, being good in business. She is a good businesswoman and able to go through with foresight and confidence after her goals. And that's what I think you're doing. You could also be receiving something from a helpful friend, excuse me, who could take on the energy of this Queen of Wands. She's focused. She might be there supporting you through this endeavor. Okay. But this is a woman who enjoys enterprise. This is you. This is what you're doing. Excuse me. I just don't want you to get burnout. Now, the Queen of Pentacles says you're planting your seeds, but she's patient, right? She's the card of fertility here. She's Mother Earth. She plants her seeds. She knows she has to wait for that gestation period before anything can happen. So you could be out there doing this. Excuse me. You could be out there doing this. I just don't want you to get burnout, okay? But it is a card of prosperity and fertility. And, you know, it's taking time to get you to that next level. Here you are again, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, you're planting your seeds. You're trying to go towards your goals here. And things will come to, but it's timing. Things will come to fruition, but it's going to take time. Okay. Again, all these cards have to do with that. Staying focused with the Queen of Wands, planting your seeds, being patient about that. And also you've done something here. You put something out there, a proposal, an idea, and you're waiting to hear how it's been received and how they're going to respond. Be patient. It's okay. You're making your investments into something good here. Excuse me. Now you got the Page of Cups, which is the beginning of some really good news. Okay. The Page of Cups comes in with time, effort, support, and is in your end of the ring. Okay. They bring love and kindness and comfort. So there could be somebody coming into your life. And also this is a card of you tapping into your own psychic ability and your own intuition right now. You're going to find that you're going to become more, that's going to become more prevalent in your life. I think that you may be finding there's going to be some new ideas coming into you, really fresh and youthful, current, up-to-date ideas that could have to do with something to do with your job and your career and your business. So basically, you're waiting. You're waiting. You've done everything right. It's just a waiting game. And Rome wasn't built in a day, one step at a time. Okay. Know that you're building an empire here. That's what you're doing. Okay. So go all in, enjoy the ride because you are passionate about this. And I want you to continue staying confident because the Queen of Wands is our most confident, powerful queen out there. Just don't exhaust yourself. Okay. Remember, it's okay to take a time out, you know, and just not worry so much. So thanks so much, my friend. Okay. Who have we got here? Sorry about that, guys. It's so dry in here. Alper. Here we go. A career question. Wishing for an international assignment. Do you see any possibility coming my way? Okay, well, let's see what's happening here. So how's your weather there, Anne? Has it been really cold again? Yeah.
Wet,
Wet.
and grey. We just think, could there be any more rain in Yorkshire?
Oh,
And
God.
just when you think, no, surely not, it shows up again. So bring on the blue sky, bring on the blue skies and the sunshine.
Oh,
Honestly,
my goodness. Yeah, everything's
with some
green and
rain.
lush, though, right?
Oh, unbelievable amounts of rain. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope you have a good roof and you don't end up with any leaks.
No.
Hi, Soul Alchemy, Indigo Jaguar. This is Heather, everybody. Check her out. She has a channel as well. So she was just out there earlier today, and I managed to catch her out on her channel with another gal. And yeah, and she knew that I was coming out today. So please check her out. She's got a channel out here. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Okay.
Okay, so Alper, I'll go first for you. Two of Wands. You're talking about an international assignment, working alongside somebody else. This is the card of positive partnerships. This is the card of when you both work together, two heads are better than one. That's where the success can be found. So working alongside somebody else. I think you're going to find out quite quickly. This is the Knight of Wands card. The Knights all have a motorbike. It's all really fast moving energy. And the Knight of Wands has the fastest motorbike of all. This is the fastest energy in the deck. And they come flying in with the message to think it through and act with care. So things might suddenly lift off. Things might suddenly start happening. And the Knight of Wands says, just no rush decisions, no rash decisions. Take your time. Don't let any old negativity hold you back. It's time to let go of anything that's weighing you down and holding you back, and really need to focus on self-belief, self-confidence. Be your own cheerleader. Be your own support network. Know that you've got this. Believe in yourself. Talk things over. The Two of Teacups. This is the second two. We've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Teacups. So this is very much, again, a partnership. And the Two of Teacups, talk it over. Make sure that you clearly understand them and they clearly understand you. Be absolutely sure of that. And yes, I do see a possibility coming your way, because when you've done all that homework about leaving behind things, checking it out, working together. The Dreamer card, the first card in the whole deck. This is you walking through those doors of opportunity. So yes, I do feel there is a possibility of it coming in. When it does, think it all through, talk it over, don't make any snap decisions, and be ready to work as part of a positive partnership. Two of you working together. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
Beautiful reading. Okay. Alper, some confidence, my darling. Okay. Less worry. All right. Right now, I know you think you're hanging in limbo. You've got the Hangman. You know, you're waiting for something to come in here, and it hasn't come in yet. You're waiting for that international assignment. But I'll tell you something. Don't get up in your head, because you have the moon. And that means you're creating this illusion that, well, I haven't heard, I'm waiting, it hasn't happened, it's not going to happen. And we start to presume and assume things aren't going to work out. I want you to trust your gut feelings. I want you to tap into your intuition. I want you to know that whatever you have in your database, which I always say is your education, your intelligence, your credit, your whatever you've got in the database, and you have it all, Alper. Stop bringing it down with that energy, thinking it's not going to happen. Okay. So trust your instincts here and your intuition now. Don't bring up any more, anxiety or fear or misconceptions in your subconscious. you're going to hear good news about money because you got that Page of Pentacles. So something's going to come in here. It could be this new job. It could be, because this is what this usually represents, is a new job, okay? Which would be that international assignment, right? So it's a solid beginning. It's a new opportunity. It's about, setting goals now for yourself and negotiations going well. Okay. I think you've studied hard. You've done your research here for this situation. And here comes the best card, 10 of Cups. That is your happy ever after card. It doesn't get much better than that, Alper. Okay. So this is happiness. And I think you're going to find happiness once you get this assignment to you. This is going to bring happiness in your soul pod, in your tribe, in your family circle. This is going to make you feel so much happier in having this long-term stability and security in your life, right? So this is also domestic bliss. When we have the finances and we feel that success, it gives us this confidence and it makes everything else better in our lives. So I think it's going to happen. I think you just need to be patient right now. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So let's see who we've got here. I think we've got One Love. She's my next. I'm going to go back just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And we did Tammy. I wanted to do her. Okay. So we're going down to do One Love. I love that name. Okay. Hello, ladies. I would like a general reading. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay. What a lovely set of cards. One Love. And I'll start with the first one. King of Teacups. Now, the King of Teacups absolutely personifies generosity, loving kindness, compassion, sharing. And they are very happy to share all those lovely qualities with other people. So you would find the King of Teacups very often working in an environment, perhaps as a volunteer, working in an environment where other people they are in there helping other people to feel better. Might be a non-profit organization. It might be any sort of arena where other people are being helped. And here they are, look, standing up there at the front, teaching, mentoring, and giving out those lovely qualities. Now, the Emperor card is next. And strangely enough, the two cards in the deck that both have a blackboard and a teacher figure in them. Here's the second one. This is the Emperor coming in and saying, get organized. At a moment's notice, the Emperor is ready to go because everything is organized. Everything is organized in advance. The plans are in place. So an authority figure in the tarot deck, the Emperor is saying to you, get everything sorted. You need a plan. You need a step-by-step plan. Everything needs to be organized. And when you do that, the Six of Wands card, that's where the success can be found. This is literally the victory card. Now, the two first cards are both of somebody stepping up in a teacher mentoring scenario. So I think you need to bear that in mind. Take things a step at a time. Everything doesn't have to be done in a giant leap. Here she is, look, with the Eight of Teacups. Success is just there. And she's wondering how to get there. All she has to do is hop onto this first stepping stone, and so on and so forth, right across. So when you are making your plans, make a step-by-step plan. It doesn't all have to be done at once. So detailed step-by-step plans. Into that plan, make sure you plan some rest and relaxation. Take some time out. Because in that time, when we do take time out, we think we're not busy enough or nothing is happening. That's where everything's happening, because you're leaving space to hear the whispers of the angels and your prompts from the universe. And when you've done all of that homework, right under the victory card, 4 of Wands, this is you being appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. And this is you receiving with grace and gratitude. So your general reading, stepping up into this leadership role in some sort of helping, caring, supporting environment, but you need to get your plan together. It needs to be detailed. It needs to have a step-by-step plan to it. And then when you've got your plan together, take a break, take a rest, and know that this success is here because the victory card is here. And here you are being appreciated for everything that you do and all that you are. And I have a sense that this could involve some sort of either public speaking, teaching, mentoring, helping other people through communication. So I hope that's helpful.
Happy birthday, Juanita. Juanita just came in and it's her birthday today. But I said I'm going to do a reading for after I finish here with One Love. We'll do Anne Marie and then we'll go right into Juanita. Okay. So beautiful. Okay, so One Love. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. And this came out for, I think it was Earl today. So this is about communication and being clear and concise, and being open and honest with your feelings with anybody you're communicating on a very close relationship, okay? Or even people at work. If you're working, you have to communicate well. So, even if you feel that it's scary to let them out, you need to be honest, okay? Now, you've got the Knight of Swords and something here is going to happen quickly. This is fast moving action. It's a big change. It's opportunities that could be coming in. And with this card, it's carpe diem, seize the moment, go after it. Okay. But be mindful if there's anything legal, because this is a swords card. Be mindful if you have any documents that need to be notarized and signed, you don't jump into things too quickly. If you have to retain counsel to guide you through that process, do it, because you don't want to sign something too quickly, take the first offer, or, it may be too good to be true. Do your research. You've got the King of Pentacles, so you will end up okay. Okay, more than okay, because you're going to have security here. The King of Pentacles is landing on your feet, coming up smelling like a rose, being able to have this confidence to walk through these opening doors and portals of success. So you're going to be grounded and you're going to be successful here. He is a king of wealth. He is a king of business. He's a great businessman. He's bettering himself all the time. And, he has a high status here. Now, often I read this card that says you could be dealing with your banker or a lending and loaning institution, your investment, your accountant, your bookkeeper. Coming in next, you have the Temperance. Okay. And that is the card of balance, bringing yourself from here to here. Okay. Centering yourself, and being patient, doing things in moderation, not being over obsessive about things, not making any snap decisions or choices at this time quickly. Okay. Even though we have this Knight of Wands that says go for it, you still have to be mindful what you're doing and you're thinking and you're signing your life off to here. Okay. So this is about you taking your time and being mindful about the choices and decisions that you're making. Now you got the Star. And the Star is you. This is you, your own headliner. You're the headliner on your stage. You're getting, you're going to get noticed. Dream big, because when we dream big, the sky's the limit. This is about you getting recognition and having this hope and inspiration to go after what you want. Have faith in it. Okay. So I see security. I see fast moving energy. I see you not overdoing things too quickly. And I see you getting noticed. Okay. So there's going to be attention generated towards you, I believe, in a positive way. Just make sure, you let your feelings out. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to do Anne Marie because she's here. There's Anne Marie. Okay, Anne Marie. So you don't have a question, but we're going to pull a couple of cards on you anyway for you. Okay. To see what's happening. All right, let's see what's going on around you. Yeah, I see stuff. Everybody's I want you guys to know everybody's on a list here. Okay, this is everybody that's come into the room, and this is all my super chats that are in the room that we're doing readings on that always get priority. So we got a big list here, and we're down to 10 people, which is okay. And so Stephanie, you're here. We have to do our super chats first, but I am going to do Anne Marie because Juanita had not come in until after we gave her our word. So let's see what we have here for Anne Marie. So just a couple cards here, maybe 3 cards for Anne Marie.
Okay. Anne Marie, first card, the Emperor. This could be you stepping up into this leadership role. The Emperor in the tarot deck is very organized, very logical. Everything has a plan. Everything has a place. And at a moment's notice, the Emperor is ready to go. So it's very much a card of leadership, planning and organization, and getting that precise, concise, step-by-step plan ready. The Emperor is an authority figure as well, very often in a position where they can help other people. This could be you stepping up into this leadership role. The 10 of Teacups is lovely. It's the happy ever after card. It's one of the best cards in the whole deck. Happy home life, fulfilling relationships, emotional fulfillment, spending time with loved ones, very home focused and very family focused. And the 7 of Coins says, don't worry, seeds are well planted. Get busy, make your plans, like the Emperor says here. That's what she's doing here, look. She's planting little seedlings. But then she can't make them grow any faster. They're going to grow as fast as they possibly can. So all she's got to do is to step back, not to worry, know that the groundwork is done. She's put everything into place. Get your plans into place. Get organization in place. And then rest, pause. No need to worry, and know that the success will come in divine and appropriate time. So I hope that's helpful, Anne Marie. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, my friend. Anne Marie, you got the card Waves, emotions, worry, and fear. You got the card Trapped, Stuck, no options. Okay. You got the card of Conflict with the 5 of Wands. Okay. Don't get involved in any unnecessary arguments or disputes with anybody this week. Okay. Or any disagreements. You're going through some opposing energy. And you might be struggling within yourself and how you're thinking about something. And you and I know what that is. But then you get the card, a new job comes in with the Page of Pentacles. So there could be good news coming in, even though you and I have spoken. There may be something new coming in, and it's a new opportunity to increase your income, which is really good. I think you need to be open-minded. I think that you need to be willing to take something on that's new, but it's going to be a solid new beginning for you. You've got the 6 of Cups, which we know is contact with somebody from a distance. So you're definitely going to be in contact with somebody. You could also be enjoying your children or your grandchildren. There could be something to do with that coming in soon, where you're going to be enjoying yourself better with kids. I think that someone could be moving back home too. Okay. Returning to their roots. Someone's going to be returning home. Somebody who lives at a distance or is at a distance from you. So we know what that is too. And it could be. Okay. So try to get out of that feeling of being trapped. Try to get out of the emotions of worry and fear right now. And, and avoid all conflict this week with somebody at all, to all ends. Okay. At all costs here. Well, that's what I got for you, my darling. That was a little bit intense, but at the end of the day, that new job might be coming through and somebody could be returning home. So great. Okay. So we're going to go into Juanita now. Thanks so much. You're going to be calling me later saying, what the hell's with those cards? Anne-Marie. Oh, it's okay, Anne-Marie. It's all cool. Okay. Okay. So, Juanita. Juanita said,
Nice.
it's my birthday today. So happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Wonderful. What do you see for me heading into retirement? Will it be soon, or should I work longer and shift into my own business? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. They just told me, Juanita, make a plan. Okay. Start planning your retirement and what you're going to do when you leave that. Now, retirement might mean, and I'm seeing it, that you're going to leave the job you're at now, but you're going to do something else that you want to do, which would be your own business, right? So start making a plan is what they told me. Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Shall I go, Brenda?
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
Juanita. A very happy birthday, my lovely. Ego card to start us off. Leaving behind anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. So generally on this card, if you look really carefully, I can see in this bucket here, she's leaving behind stress. She's leaving behind self-doubt, fear, guilt, self-sabotage, and allowing herself to be led by positivity and optimism. So very much an energy of letting go of things that you've found really hard work and heavy to carry. The Wheel of Fortune is next. This is lovely. This is a sudden movement forward. This is a movement forward after things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit stalled. And here you are making your move. And when I was drawing this card, I wanted to make it look like it was, and it does, really easy. She can just move forward in an instant, but she's taking with her all her gifts and talents and everything that she does really well and everything she enjoys doing. So very much inspiration going in there, happiness, joy, positivity, taking those along with her. The Magician says you are ready. You have everything you need. You can do it. Literally that simple. So new information coming in with the Page of Pencils. Now, this is clarity coming in, news, things that you didn't know before. It might be a slight change to direction. It might not be exactly how you thought things were going to work out. And there might be a slight delay, but listen to this information. It sometimes comes from an individual who isn't the most tactful individual, but listen to the message just the same. And when you've done all of that, the Star card, one of the best cards in the whole deck. This is you enjoying the results of your hard work. It's celebration, it's happiness, and wishes coming true. So I hope that's helpful, Juanita.
Beautiful. Well, I got some different, a couple of different cards. They start off funny. So we could be dealing with a personal issue in your private life as well as your job and retirement. You got the card healing. Okay. And right after that, you got the Three of Swords. So you're definitely going through a situation here that you're mending something, you're healing through something. It might have been a situation on a personal level that you felt betrayed. It could have been, the absence of somebody in your life, heartbreak, disappointment, basically. But you're going to heal through this. Even when we get this card, it is a card of healing. Okay. You will get through this, or maybe it was a past tense, but how amazing that in the download message, you got healing. So you're healing through something. Now, on a better note here, you got the World, and this is going to be a brand new phase in your life. Yes, you're going to see that there's going to be success and achievement coming into you when it comes to your business. You could be going the distance here, putting your blood, sweat, and tears and investment into this new business. I think you've been thinking about this for a long time, but because you've been busy dealing with personal issues and going through a situation here, you have had to put that on hold for a while. So I do think that you need to start, as they said, start planning it. Okay. And I think that you're going to see that you're going the distance to do this. You're going to see success coming in. Now, this is also indicative of having to travel. Maybe you're going to be dealing with people on an international level with your business. You've got a beautiful card here. You've got celebration with the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands often is indicative of someone returning to the home base. You could be celebrating, something like that. It's happy families, it's reunions, it's coming home, it's these celebrations, it's surprise parties, it's all these wonderful things, but it's family coming together. Okay. So there could be something happening that's going to make you want to celebrate. And maybe you're going to be celebrating the fact that you will be able to retire. You could be having a retirement party, right? Often that happens as well. And at the end here, you got one of the best cards, the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is that happy ever after. I think you're going to find that you're going to feel so much happier when you can retire. Okay, you're heading into it, I know. And when you finally be able to pull the plug, but you're not going to give up. You're not going to stop. You're too young. You need to be active. You're going to be busy, but you're going to do things that you want to do. And that is shifting into your own business. But like they said, start doing that now. Okay. Start working towards those goals so that you can make this transition from one to the other smoothly. Okay. And try to be mindful of time management so that you're not stressing yourself out. You're not pushing yourself too hard when you're doing two things. You're juggling two things at once. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Juanita. So I think you're going to be able to do that with, both, with opening your own business. I don't see you sitting around and, knitting sweaters all day long, watching Netflix. I see you being busy. That's what we do, right? I mean, we're retired and we're still working and we love it, Anne?
I love it. Yeah. Fantastic. Love every minute. Yeah, absolutely.
Whether we're doing volunteer work or whether we're, this is a job to me now with what I'm doing. And the same with Anne. And we've chosen something that, well, I was lucky. I chose what I love to do in my career as well. And that's so important to have a job. And I've always said this, when you choose a career that you really love, it's never work. And getting paid is a bonus. So
I love it.
That's how, and you love it and it shows. So thank you very much, Juanita. Okay. Making an early dinner, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great week too. Yeah, you too. Heather, thank you so much for sitting in on my room here. I love your company. Okay. So, we've got a whole list here of people. We're down to 8. So, let me see who came in here and said they were still here. Anne Marie's here. Somebody else came in here. Stephanie, I thought it was. Yeah, Stephanie said she's still here. So we'll give a couple of cards to Stephanie. So there's 8 people in my room. Okay. Of those 8, we're going to do Stephanie now. There's Damara. She's here. Let me know who else is in the room because we're winding down now. And we'll give you a couple of cards for being in the room. Okay. I wondered where you were. You were kind of quiet there, my darling. Okay. So you're here and Stephanie's here and Gaze is here. Oh, you're way up at the top there, Gaze. Let's do Gaze first because Gaze was right up. She was like the 3rd one in my room. Okay. So let's do Gaze and then Stephanie and then Helen. Okay. I'm going according to as they came in the room. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So,
are we doing Gaze now?
Yes, we're doing Gaze. Okay, so here we are. She's here. All right, a couple cards for Gaze.
Okay. Gaze. We have the Page of Coins for you as your first card. The pages all bring information. They always have a little envelope on my deck here. And the Page of Coins says it's time for you to do the research, do the study. You need to find out information. And look on the card, look, she's reading. So you need to do your homework. You need to find out information that you don't know already. And then the Empress card says, get busy with those new ideas. So the Empress is all about action. The Empress is all about doing, not just thinking about doing, hoping to do, or intending to do. Sleeves rolled up, apron on, busy working. So the 2 cards for you guys: do your homework. There's information that you need to find out. You don't quite know the full picture yet. So do your homework. And when you've done your homework and you've got all that information, get busy on those new ideas, those new projects, and get the ball moving and start taking action.
Okay. I used Believe in Your Own Magic deck, which I love. You guys have seen me do my my 60-second 1-minute card readings with these. They're awesome. You got Forgive. Okay. And it says you've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life, or maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you that you must learn to practice. This is a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No, it's not. Forgive them on your own terms is what they're saying. Okay. If and when you feel ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether the time is the present. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless nights. So you might be thinking about something that happened to you, and it might have been somebody that you loved. Okay. And you've been thinking about them, but they're saying that you have to be ready within your own heart and your own timing to heal through this situation, to finally forgive it. Okay. It doesn't mean we justify what they did or their bad behavior, whatever it was, but we have to release that eventually out into the powers that be in order for us to open our hearts to feel a love again. Okay. You're moving on though. Okay, because they're giving me the 6 of Swords, which is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So it's progress, it's moving on, it's moving forward. Things are going to calm down for you. Okay, gaze, that's what we've got for you. So I hope, you can find some peace in those cards. Thank you so much. Okay, so we had gaze come in here, and the next one is Stephanie, if she's still here. Stephanie said she was here. She said she was here. So we'll do a couple for Stephanie, and then we'll go on to Ellen. Okay. See what we got. You're welcome, Gaze. Did any of that make sense to you?
Stephanie, your first card here, the Temperance card. This is the card of balance. This is the card of compromise. This is the card of mixing ideas together to get yourself moving forward. So very much a card where you would have discussions, where you would have collaborations, talking things over. And literally, I've said the word talking things over. And this is your second card. The 2 of Teacups is exactly that. It's conversations, it's discussions, it's speaking and listening as well, and being absolutely certain that you clearly understand each other. So very much when these cards come out together, there's a real feeling of discussions, talking things over, working things out, sharing, compromising, mixing ideas together. And when you do all of that, that will be the recipe for moving things forward. So I hope that's helpful.
There. I kind of turn my volume. I turn my mic off when I'm shuffling, so I'm not interrupting you when you're talking, because shuffling is loud. Okay, so what you've got is confrontation. And the card you got here is Dragons, Slay Them All. So how interesting that you get these cards together. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you. only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment anymore. Interesting confrontation. Also, I want you to take care of yourself, darling. Slow down and pace yourself. Okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. All right? Okay. All right. That's what I have for you. And now we have Helen. Get in here. Here she is. Okay, let's see what we have here for you, and then.
Oh, lovely. Helene. So, thank you for coming in the room, Helene. Lovely to talk to you again this week. Ace of Coins is your first card. This is a golden opportunity. This is something new coming in. It's an ace. So when it's the ace, it's something new. When it's the coins suit, it could be a new job, a new career, a new area of study, a new creative project. It could be a pay rise. Look out for this golden opportunity. This is you finding the keys to the treasure chest. And if we look carefully, she's moving towards the golden opportunity. And the new beginnings card is next. This is card 13. Absolutely lovely. Literally what it says on the card. Fantastic new beginnings, new chapters opening up. And it's a real sense of transformation. It's got blue butterflies all over the cards. You have to look very carefully. There are some tiny caterpillars as well. So looking at both cards together, literally a fantastic opportunity for a wonderful new beginning. So I hope that's helpful for you, and I hope that makes sense.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, lovely.
What I've got here for you. I'm going to pull some energy cards for you, Ellen, okay? All right. Okay. Your first card you got is interesting, and it's called the Shark. And it says, swim away from the situation. There could be something around you that isn't good energy right now around you. So they're telling you, high trend, they're telling you to pull yourself away from it. So think of this as the Lover's reverse from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or a family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment. And you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe. So swimming away. So you could be in the company of somebody. I always call this the wolf in sheep's clothing. So beware. There could be somebody around you that's trying to pretend they're your friend. In reality, they're toxic. Okay. So interesting card. I think you're going to find some relief here. You're juggling something around, and you're budgeting. You're juggling your money around right now. I think that, you're trying to find balance, and you're being very resourceful right now, but there's ups and down peaks. Okay. Where you're starting, you worry, things look good for a minute, and then all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, this isn't going to work. But be more flexible. Okay. You have that ability. You're very adaptable. You're very resilient. You're very smart and intelligent. And I think that you're going to be able to know that you do have enough money. I see you transferring money from one place to another. Okay. For your safety, for your security, and you're going to find relief. Okay. You're going to be okay. Things will work out. All right. But whatever this energy is that you're around somebody whether it's your landlord, whether it's your boss, whether it's somebody who's trying to be your friend, just be mindful of it. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Trend. He's open. Hi, Trend. Hi, Gerald. Nice to see you. We were just unwinding down, but thank you so much for your super chat, and we'll give you a few cards to see what's going on in your life right now. Okay. All righty. Let's see what we have here for you.
Okay. Trend zone. Gerald, I think. Am I good to go, Brenda?
Yes.
Thank you.
You go first.
So, Gerald, be assertive. This is exactly what the 7 of Wands card is. Look, you're so close to success, but you need to be gently and kindly assertive. You can be assertive and kind at the same time. And when you mix those two together, that can be the recipe for success. So it may be that you need to stand up for yourself, say, no, thank you, say, this can work better for me, this will not work for me. All of those are absolutely acceptable things to say. The Unity card is about you working in a team alongside other people and everybody working really well together. This card is very often where you will get people each bringing something different to the table, each one having a skill, a talent, or an area of expertise. And it's only when they all work together that the success can be found. So working together, it's discussions, very much teaching, mentoring, discussing things, and sometimes working out a new way forward, talking it over, and then working out a different way forward than you anticipated. Keep going, stay persistent, stay determined, don't give up. Because if you keep going and you have that self-belief and that self-support, the Chariot is your last card, and this is the movement forward. This is what you've been waiting for. Making that move forward easily, with balance and with discipline. So no rushing forward, taking your time, talking it over, making sure that people understand what will work well for you and what will not work well. And this Chariot card, here you are, a fast move forward. So thank you, Transzone. Thank you, Gerald.
Great reading. Okay, Gerald. You've got that, the card here of the 10 of Wands, which is the card that says, you pushed hard through something. You don't overburden yourself. Don't overdo. Okay. Don't overindulge. Start to slow down a little bit. It's great to say, I want to do this, this, and this, but don't go at it gung ho. Okay. This is about overloading yourself, letting go. Don't take on any burdens or problems of other people either. And I know you've been going through a transition here where you have let people go that were using you, that weren't respecting you and loving you the way they should have. So I know you've been doing that, but I think you're going to see a change now. You work with all those burdens, and now the 10s are completion. You're moving forward in a better direction. And here you are with the 6 of Swords. Moving on in a new direction. You're going through transition. This is leaving those bad times and going into a better new phase in your life, which is great. So again, you've heard me say this a million times, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You could be thinking about wanting to take a trip. You could be wanting to go travel overseas. You could be wanting to take a holiday somewhere near a large body of water. You've got the 7 of Pentacles, putting your ideas out, proposals, your investments, whatever time you're applying to something here, and you could be waiting to hear how it's going to work out. Things will come into fruition. Your hard work's going to pay off, and you're going to see your rewards coming in for what you've been applying your energy to. Great card, 10 of Pentacles, my friend. So definitely this is success. This is abundance. This is fruition. This can even be unexpected financial a windfall, a lump sum coming into you. It can have to do with deeds and funds and inheritances and all kinds of things, but it's a solid financial foundation, which is great. And your outcome card is let it go and go with the flow. Okay. So that's what I have for you. All righty. Excuse me. Okay. Thank you so much, Gerald. Yeah. Balance. I see that. Okay. So, we're down to, 15 minutes or less. We're going to read Damara because she's been in the room. You're the best too, my friend. Damara's been in the room from the very beginning. So Damara, we're going to pull a couple of energy cards or tarot cards, whatever Anne wants to do. And yeah, see what's happening. You can use your little angel and spirit cards too at any time if you want as well, Anne. They're lovely too.
Oh, let me get them out of my desk.
Because I'll tell you something, Damara is a very, very, very spirited person. And she leans into her faith very strong.
Oh, right then, Damara, you've been here all night. Bless you. Right. I've got the full fleet of card decks out now, Brenda.
There you go. All right.
I've got all 4 decks out. We're on a roll. Right, Damara. Let me concentrate. Okay. I'm smiling away because I can see the cards before you can. Oh,
okay, you go ahead.
We're good. Right. Justice is the first card for you, Damara. And this is you doing what you know is the right thing to do, being led by fairness, by integrity, by honesty. And when you allow yourself, when you follow your moral compass, that will guide you safely along the path. So doing what you know is the right thing to do. New beginnings again. This is lovely. This card has kept coming out all night. Fantastic new beginnings, a transformational new beginning, wonderful new chapter opening up for you. So it's you, and you will know when you see this, you will know that it's the right path for you. Take care of all the small details. That's what the 8 of coins says. So you need to dot the T's. No, you don't. You need to cross the T's and dot the I's. Take care of all those small details. Read the small print. Look into everything really carefully. But this lovely transformational new beginning is right in the center of your reading. The mini mindfulness deck, wings. Trust your angels, spread your wings and fly. Is the answer, is the lovely little message from the mini mindfulness deck. And trust your intuition. This is you, communication. Listen to your inner wisdom. Listen to your angels. Listen to the universe. I know you will do. Listen carefully, and they will guide you in the absolute perfect direction. So I hope that's helpful, and thank you for being in the room.
Beautiful. What she says that it's very true. So that's awesome. Okay. I've got the card, and the card is titled Gray, but its endings are inevitable. Okay, Damara. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Okay, real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work towards. We need to create our own closure. So you might be walking away from somebody, a situation. It could be somebody you worked with, somebody that you might know as a friend, or somebody from your past, but you're definitely coming to a conclusion that perhaps this situation you've been holding on to is not going to come to fruition. Okay. You also got the card, never forget how resilient you are. You will always bounce back. Okay. As hard as it seems. And I know you're very resilient. The next card you got is stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go, my darling. Okay. So those are the cards I got for you. They're not depressing cards. I think you're going to come back to me, because I think you said you were dealing with a challenge in the past with somebody, and you knew that it was going to end, or some opposing energy around you with your career. So yeah. Okay, so those are the cards I got for you. Empress, fruitfulness. No, not fruitless, fruitfulness. Yes. Empress is a great card. Thank you so much, Ellen, for the super sticker. Thank you, my darling. Okay, Charlotte, if you don't want a card, you're going to say goodnight to you all. Stay safe and warm and blessed. See you soon. Signing off. Okay, everybody's sending you energy and healing. Yeah. And hopefully you're feeling on your feet again with your pneumonia. And you take care.
Take care, Shah. Yeah. Thank you for being in the room. Sending so much love from Yorkshire. Love and healing.
Okay, everybody. We're going to shut the chat room down now, because we're down to 7 people, and we're almost out here 2 hours. So I want to thank everybody that's still remaining here for coming into the room, and for supporting Anne and I every week. It's beautiful. We've had a great day again here with you, and yeah. We send you lots of love and many blessings. All your videos are out for next week. And yeah, so go check out your videos.
And thank you. What a difference this is making for my channel. It really is. I can't tell you the number of people viewing, the lovely comments I'm getting, the increase in subscribers. It's beyond what I could have dreamed of. And I am so grateful, because it's people like you in this lovely room on a Sunday that are helping it beyond measure. So thank you. And thank you, Brenda.
And I'm out here, and Anne and I are friends, of course, but I'm out here trying to promote her so that she can get up to 1,000 subscribers. And tell them where you are now.
705. Yes. I got my certificate this week for 700.
Isn't that amazing? So she's not far off, guys. No. So if you haven't subscribed to her yet, please do, because then I'm going to be going into her chat room, and I could do that now. We're going to be talking about something anyway. And please check out my podcasts on my channel, guys. I'm doing interview podcasts on interesting people. And if you go into my back there, you go into my channel and you hit podcasts, you'll see them. And they're really quite interesting. And I'm excited, because podcasts seem to be a new way of doing things. But I won't stop what I'm doing. I'll just add that to my channel. So go check them out too. You'll be quite interested in the people I've interviewed and what they're doing. And I have more in line to do. So I love you, Anne. Stay in the room when we shut down. Thank you. I have a couple things I want to tell you. And love all of you. Know that Anne and I send you many blessings. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye, guys. Take care.